The movie is starting! Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of The Movie is Starting podcast. I am one of your hosts, Jeremiah.
I'm your other host, Chris.
And today we are joined again by...
It is me, Nick, again.
Yeah.
What number is this now? Because
I was going to say, I think you started coming in the second season.
Yeah, we did.
With RoboCop?
RoboCop, I think 5?
Is it?
RoboCop, 3,
Red Dawn.
Red Heat.
Red Heat.
And of course, who could forget the classic Batman and Robin.
Actually, that was the most fun I had on this one, man. I told you if I couldn't praise the first one, I was going to shred the leg.
He did that very well.
Oh, that one was the most fun I had on this.
Bat skates. Anyway.
So what film did you bring to us today?
This was a staple of my youth. Most kids of the 80s.
Yeah, mine too.
Today we have Revenge of the Nerds, the movie that made social, sexual stereotypes and every other kind brought into the modern spectrum, and with just a dash of casual rape.
Yeah, some things...
We've talked about this movie probably the most on the podcast over the years. How problematic this is nowadays.
Yes, and it's not, I don't believe it is in like one of those where it's a knee-jerk reaction. It's no, no, he literally does.
Yeah.
He literally makes his stick at the end of the movie.
It is a crime that he commits.
Yes, and the worst part of it is that she's kind of okay with it.
She's totally okay with it, yeah.
Kind of makes you wonder about her.
Yeah. But yeah, that's like...
Don't victim shame or whatever.
Well, no. What it makes you wonder, like, what happened to her when she was younger?
Yes.
That she was kind of okay with that happening.
Yeah.
But I didn't really realize it until Jeremiah brought it up, and like I think in the first season he brought it up.
Yeah.
When Liz was here of all people.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my god, you're right.
Yeah. No, because
it wasn't something that I noticed until like probably my late 20s, early 30s, where I was just like, I'm watching it on AMC or whatever. I'm like, yeah. If the Alpha Betas totally beat the shit out of Lewis at the end of that movie, it would have been absolutely justified.
It would have been completely justified.
But I did not think of the point you just brought up, because she did hang out at the Alpha Beta house a lot.
Yeah.
So I mean, what
you're saying is that she was probly tossed around like a rag doll.
That was probably the most gentle thing that happened to her in her college career.
Because we all know nerds are so gentle.
Yeah.
Well, all they do is think about girls.
Yeah. So
spoilers.
Listen, Lewis tore that shit up on the movie. Okay, you know that.
Anyway,
you know how in the sequels though he's married, they're happily married.
Oh, 3 and 4, yeah.
And they have
he married the girl that he sexually assaulted in those movies.
Boy, how would you love to tell that story?
Spoiler
Cheats
alert.
on her. And goes with Courtney Thorne-Smith
in the second one.
Yeah, I think it was like they were on a break in the second one.
Yeah, and then the third and fourth they were married. But it's just like, how do you tell your kids that story of how you met?
I pretended to be somebody completely
well, you see, kids, I was pretending to be her boyfriend.
I committed what is now considered rape, and I met your mom.
And then I can just, like, that whole How I Met Your Mother scenario.
Yeah.
You see the kids sit on the couch and like,
really?
Oh,
Dad, that's assault.
All right,
yeah. Should we call the police? Statute of limitations ended long ago.
Well, it's another one. Another prime example too is Overboard. Like, don't get me wrong, I love Overboard, but
that's the same thing.
That is rape, kidnapping.
That's kidnapping.
That's a lot of shit.
Yeah, and also like forced labor, because he turns her basically into a slave.
But you don't care because she's a rich piece of shit.
Oh yes, of course.
Yeah, that's why it's okay.
Don't forget, movies justify these things. Okay.
We loved some horrible movies. They did some horrible.
The 80s were weird.
Different time. It was the land of innocence.
And I'll have a movie like this on at the shop, and there'll be some 19-year-old that I've never got it on. They're just like,
what's happening?
They're shocked. I was like, when did you see this? I'm like, I don't know. I used to rent this when I was like 10.
Yeah, I used to watch that.
I remember coming on TV, and
Also, one of the first movies that saw boobs in.
Oh yeah, yes. No, not just boobs.
No.
First,
pan down.
We've got Bush.
Yeah, like I've said countless times, not allowed to watch R-rated horror movies, but stuff like this was just fine.
No, this is where I learned the term Bush.
Yeah, same here. Anyway,
Bye.
This movie knocks every single stereotype out of the park, man.
And don't forget, this is also a movie that had a remake that got trashed 15 days into filming.
Oh, with Jay Baruchel?
Yeah. The studio saw the dailies and were like, you know what? Fuck this. It
proves that there is justice in this world.
Yeah.
Because if that remake had seen the light of day...
We've had plenty of movies that are just like this over the years, so there's no point. But anyway,
But this was the one that started it all, man. There's none of those crazy, weirdo teen sex comedies come out without this movie.
Hell yeah.
It was kind of like because I'm trying to think of where the years in between are, because there's probably Porky's.
Porky's was before.
Porky's set the standard.
And then this was like kind of like the follow-up to it, and then, And Animal House, there really wasn't as much sex element, I feel, in it. I mean, there was, but not really to the extent of, like, centered around guys like, we gotta get laid.
Yeah.
You know?
Like, Porky's opened the door.
Yeah.
I think this movie set the standard.
Yeah.
So
kind of kicked it off the rail. Yeah.
But if we didn't get this, we never would have had Real Genius.
Yeah.
Bingo. Yeah.
And, still has one of the same actors is in this, also in Real Genius.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, shall we?
Let's do it.
All right, so this is currently streaming on Hulu, so you can watch along with us that way. Otherwise, we're watching a Blu-ray.
And apparently AMC Plus. So.
And AMC Plus. Mm-hmm. Anyway,
for the two of you out there who have that.
Yes. You must really love The Walking Dead and its 35 spinoffs. Anyway, we have the movie queued up before the 20th Century Fox logo, and we're pressing play now. Yeah. There we go.
20th Century Fox just came up, so yeah. No, it's 20th Century Pictures.
Yeah.
Or is it
20th Century
Studios? Yes, yeah.
Because Disney just could not leave well enough alone.
Well, I mean, technically, I don't think they want to be associated with Fox right now.
Yeah.
So.
This movie is, this is genuine comfort food.
Yeah.
This is a movie I watch when I'm sick, or when I'm just chilling, when I'm folding legs. I can put this
on.
on.
To be honest, if this is on TV, I will
watch it.
Oh, yeah.
This is
for me, that's Caddyshack.
Yeah.
That's good.
That's mine.
But it falls. It's a remote thrower.
And the weirdest thing about this is
anymore. Yeah.
The same year, or no, the year later, this guy would play Goose.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It was 84. Yep. And this was kind of like Anthony Edwards' first big role.
Yeah, first lead role.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's a ridiculously well cast.
Yeah. Oh no. And a lot of people who went on. I mean, even Lewis's dad is James Cromwell.
Yeah. Jamie Cromwell.
Come on, that's from Cochrane, and the dad of the guy who gets possessed by an alien in Species 2.
Yep.
And the crooked captain in LA Confidential, which is I think
and he loves pigs.
He loves pigs. Well, apparently, no shit, he actually became a vegan because of that movie. Yeah. And Hollywood royalty, of course. Robert Carradine, son of John Carradine, famous character, brother of David Carradine, who had some interesting quirks.
Yeah.
But we're not one to kink shame here.
No.
Keith Carradine also.
Yeah, oh yeah.
It's just weird watching this and then you watch Body Bags.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, where he's the serial killer. Where he kills Sam Raimi, actually.
This is also, I think we talked about it on other ones, like, the ultimate 80s trope for me. You had to have the name of your movie in the theme song.
Oh, yeah.
Whether it was the beginning of the show, they had to work it in no matter what.
Yep.
It didn't have, so you had.
Well,
I always blow my mind that the what's his name, Anthony Edwards' girlfriend, and this is the same girl. It's the same girl from Real Genius.
Yes. And it's weird because she looks nothing like her.
Nothing.
It's the glasses and the hairstyle that did it. And I think that honestly,
it's the Clark Kent thing.
Yeah, I think the whole idea is they gave her that haircut in Real Genius just so she wouldn't look like this character.
The only other movie I remember her being in was The Outsider. She plays Cherry's friend.
But
she's in that movie Nice Girls Don't Explode.
Oh yeah, is that an actual movie?
Yes.
Oh. And I love the fact how they're going like 35. I mean, so I got the cruise set to 35 or whatever.
And it's weird because I remember watching this. I watched this movie and I'm just kind of like, Michelle Meyrink. Yeah, she's okay. She's kind of homely, but I guess that was the point, right? Yeah. And then you watch Real Genius. And I'm like, she is fucking hot as shit in this movie.
It also has it also has career sitcom killer Ted McGinley in it.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. He came back, I think, in the fourth movie.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He was trying
to get him broken up.
No, he was in the third. It was in the third. He came back. Yeah, and he was in the fourth.
Oh, the fourth one was where they were getting married.
Yeah, and he was because by that point, Stan was a nerd.
Yeah, he was. His kid was getting married in the fourth one, I think.
Yeah. Or Booger. No, Booger gets married in the fourth.
Booger gets married.
Yeah.
God bless Booger.
Yeah. Curtis fucking Armstrong.
And that guy plays the same character in every movie in the 80s.
Yeah.
Actually, was he a slob on Moonlighting?
Yes, yeah, he was.
Was he?
He was in Moonlight. I don't know if he was a small. I can't remember.
I remember he worked at the.
He was like the assistant.
Yeah, he was the assistant to Sybil Shepherd on that.
Yeah.
There's one thing I wish that they had like a documentary on the Blu-ray or something, and it's how did you come up with that fucking laugh?
So I wonder if it's just coincidence that it was formed in 1869, or man, it'd be pretty nice.
Yeah.
Link.
How fucking young Cromwell is. God damn.
Yep.
Someday he's going to invent the warp drive.
Yeah. Sweet
Jesus!
Oh. That'll do, Pig. That'll do.
I cannot imagine that remake that they were doing of this being like. How do you? What else do you do that hasn't already been done in all these types of movies, right? Like honestly, the angle they were going for made it sound like it was more of a remake of Real Genius.
Yeah. So I love how it's ambiguous as to where Adams College is. It's like they don't really.
You know what? I like the fact that you don't really know what weirdo universe this is set in. So
I mean, there's palm trees, so it's either Florida or California.
yeah.
Well, the second one takes place in Fort Lauderdale, so
maybe it's California.
because it was the whole thing of like how they were traveling long distance. Yeah.
The what is it? The fraternity convention.
Yeah. With and that one has Bradley Whitford in it as the bad guy.
I saw that one in the drive-in.
That guy plays a great dick.
Oh yeah. No, to the point where he asked his agent to stop getting him dick rolls. No, it's an actual thing. Like he talked about it.
It was him and the evil boyfriend from Just One of the Guys.
Oh yeah.
McCloskey or
or just one of the guys that was Billy Zabka.
Huh?
He was the evil boyfriend.
No, the other one.
The
one that she was with. Yeah,
that she actually. Oh yeah. He was in like G versus E. Yeah.
McCloskey or Lee McCloskey, I think his name is. He even played.
There's a movie I gotta revisit. I haven't seen that in a really long time.
Oh, good.
Jeremiah has stories. He's told in multiple episodes of this.
Oh yeah. It's 3, you get out of school around 3, and because that movie was PG-13.
Dude, whatever, man. Joyce Heiser was hot as hell.
Oh yeah, God. No, and that was the thing. It's like they would play that because it was PG-13. It'd always be on right as you got home from school, and that
just in time for the big reveal.
And I went to school with about 8 of her brothers, man. So, but yeah, she was hot as shit.
God damn, yeah, that was one of those movies I watched every time it was on cable, just so I could see the big reveal.
I mean, I haven't seen what she looks like lately, but no, I know when she was well into her 60s.
Last time I saw her was probably Greedy.
Yeah. But she was, when I just remember seeing pictures of her while she was well into her 60s and still looked pretty damn good.
Is there a reason he didn't drop him off in the front of the dorm?
Well,
fucking nerd.
If he did that, we wouldn't get this little comic
gem. It's comic. I know movie logic. I get it.
Yeah. I mean, they wouldn't walk straight through that puddle,
God,
did you notice that their orientation changed between shots? They were on the side of the puddle, and then they were in front of the puddle.
Dude, honestly, every time I watch, this will be my son and his best friend when they go to college, man.
I never had this kind of college experience. I went to a community college.
Yeah. Who brings a giant fucking trunk with you?
There's robots in there, man.
The kind that should be dropped off in front of the door.
Yeah, that's the kind of thing you have shipped to you.
Yeah.
Of course, there's some guy handing out pamphlets on the.
There's always a dude handing out pamphlets in the quadrant.
Just left for yourself. I dated Crocodile said, you sure?
Fuck your pamphlets.
Ogre.
My brother went to this guy's bar and met him.
Oh yeah, it's a Trader Todd's.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah, I don't know if it's still around.
They went there with the intention of trying to cast him in something.
Yeah.
And he was just like, I really don't do that kind of stuff anymore, guys.
I remember he has ogre beer or something he sells there because he's.
But they said he was super nice.
Yeah.
He's like the complete opposite of this.
Yeah.
Good old Donald Gibb.
And they said he is actually super geeky.
Oh yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
That makes me just respect him even more.
Yeah.
Like apparently he's a huge Star Wars fan.
Okay. Look at how much beer is wasted in this fucking
oh my god, it's a goddamn sin. I know.
Yeah. Oh, and there's J.D. Salinger's son, Matt Salinger.
Captain America!
Captain America!
You guys can't fucking see it. You guys listening to the podcast can't see it, but I'm literally wearing a Captain America shield
with a Captain America tattoo on your
arm. Yes. Look at like you're not even drinking it. You're just spilling it. You jackass.
Dude, it's probably Coors Light.
I was going to say, in their defense, it's probably like Pabst or something.
Yeah,
I like Pabst.
Coors Light. I got Coors Light in the fridge if you guys want it.
Pabst is a great way to keep a buzz,
So you guys know that I hate beer,
alpha
right?
betas.
Oh, well, yeah.
You know I hate beer, right? I found a way to drink it. Somebody told me to mix Coors Light with pineapple juice.
Yeah.
And it's actually really good.
Ugh, you make me sick.
Yeah, that's like a war crime. Oh my god, yes.
You know, Chris, you and I are two completely different people.
That was like this YouTuber I watched that mixes drinks together. And
I'm trying to see. What is
someone
the
on Florida
brand?
told him to do
It's
that.
probably-
It
honestly is.
It looked like
It's
Schlitz. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
I ain't supposed to run a successful business if you ain't got no Schlitz malt liquor.
Yeah, keeping it real.
I saw that in the theater.
Oh.
Was it Orlando Jones and Eddie Griffin?
Yep. I can't even remember the name of that movie.
Double something.
Yeah.
It wasn't Double Team. That's the Van Damme movie.
That's the Van Damme classic with Dennis Rodman.
Robin. Yeah.
It was Double something. Double sight or Double Vision or something like that.
Yeah. Well, that reminds me of my old fucking college dorm, which, yeah.
Gotta have
I spent maybe one. Actually, no, I spent 2 years. One with a roommate. The next year, I did a single, just because they're so freaking tiny. Oh, a fridge and a microwave right there. I love how he went from being in Big Red 1, where he plays a badass, to this.
And what do you remember him for?
Yeah, exactly. Well, the thing is, though, Big Red 1 has two of the best performances of both him and Mark Hamill, and yet a lot of people don't know about that movie.
I just care if he can pick up an X-Wing with his mind or not.
Eventually.
Yeah. Just kiss and get it over with, guys. Jesus.
Jesus,
There is sort of like an unspoken...
There's just some weird chemistry going on.
You know what it is? That's like a 30-year friendship.
Man, you know,
They're
in the
so
80s...
comfortable. They're so comfortable with each other.
Yeah. In the 80s, I could have been a good dancer.
Oh.
Hey, man, throw that shield across the room.
Oh, which... I forgot we actually have seen that, right? Or was that in the old show?
That was the old one.
Okay, yeah.
I think you were the one that wanted to watch it.
Oh, yeah.
That was your choice.
Captain America.
Yeah.
With the rubber ears and everything.
Yep. I remember Uptown Arcade, they had movie festivals and stuff, and they were showing a list of movies, and it said Captain America. And it goes, not the one you think.
Not the one with the motorcycle.
Yeah.
Let's watch Japanese Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Spider-Man, though.
Hey, why don't you spill some beer on that fire?
Leprechaun.
Also, Jesus Christ, look how fast that stuff went up. I mean, were they
It's
just...
probably coated in alcohol.
Oh, yeah.
See, nowadays, if you're
Did you see
screaming
how much
Fireball,
Yeah.
now if they're screaming Fireball, they're like, oh, cinnamon.
Yeah. I want whiskey. I like Fireball. It's whiskey, right?
It's cinnamon. It's cinnamon.
At least Ogre's making the best of it. You know?
Oh, look, the ogre seemed like the kind of guy that would just go with the flow.
Yeah. And of course, look how fucking young Goodman
Yeah,
looks here.
Jesus, he has a neck.
Like young and even thin,
The Dean clearly knows they're full of shit,
Yeah.
and he can't do anything about it.
And it's weird that he plays a really good dick.
Mm.
It's the smallest football team ever right here.
Yeah.
You're telling me you didn't bring the whole team to clear out that dorm?
That one dude's got his man boobs hanging out of his open sweat.
That dude is totally on the offensive line.
I think he's probably the center.
Yeah, that dude is totally on the O-line.
Yeah.
Man titties!
Then again, you probably really only needed Ogre to clear that dorm.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically. He just walks in there, nerds! There you go. That's assault.
Yeah. So here's your room.
That's a lawsuit right there. That's what that was.
That's one of the things too, because there are the nerds that you never get to learn the personalities about. The guy who wears the fedora, I always wanted to know more about him. It's he seems like a character. I wonder what his story was.
If this was a
never
canon
know.
film, there would be the one ninja living in the dorm that just rocks everybody.
Yeah, Shokasugi lives in the attic or something. He lives in the attic.
All of a sudden you see Ogre gets
Michael
thrown out the
Dudikoff
window.
would be mixed in with the nerds. Or he'd be one of the... No, he'd be an alpha beta.
Oh no, the guy who plays Takashi. I mean, they would have just used him because he is an actual martial artist in real life. Well, because in Police Academy, he was
Thing is that he's like in his mid-30s in this movie.
Oh yeah.
He was in
he was in Star Trek, right?
Yeah.
He was in the original Star Trek when he was like 13.
Oh shit. Well, and he was also the voice of Leonardo in the first Ninja Turtles movie.
He's just lucky. He looks really young, so he kept on casting it and stuff like this.
They say Asian don't raisin.
We're gonna get ourselves in so much trouble.
Listen, that is an actual quote from a guy I work with who's half Japanese. Okay.
Curtis Armstrong.
Oh God. This is real snow!
I'm telling you. You know what the street value of this mountain is?
I can't move my right arm!
When they're doing attendance, I'm already cracking a smile. Like, 10-year-old me doesn't call me booger. I just fucking lost it. You know, it's just
Dudley.
I remember back in the day, we were all trying to get to that point where we could burp as long as Booger was.
Yeah.
Nobody could do it. I can fart as long as Booger does, but I can't burp.
Because what was it? They used like camels having sex.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
There you go.
You tried. There you go.
That was
an ogre level.
Yeah,
you know?
there you go.
There's a woman on YouTube that queefs longer than Booger does burping.
Oh. And you know there's some guy out there that's just like, that's his fetish.
Oh, God.
Timothy
and then that guy, too, and then he's on 30-something.
Yeah. and Field of Dreams.
Yeah.
Timothy Busfield. And he was in Treks!
No! Sneakers! He's one of the asshole Russian guys in Sneakers.
He shows up in stripes, too, I thought.
Oh yeah, he's the one that at the mortar shop part.
He, for some reason they're like, we think you can be a great nerd, but we're gonna have you play bad guys for the rest of your career.
Well, the thing is though, it's like I'm fairly certain. You know, you're talking about how that I wish I could remember the Asian actor's name. How he was
Brian Tachi.
Yeah, Brian Tachi was probably like in his. Well, they're all probably pushing 30.
Yeah.
Like when you think about it,
he's probably the oldest out of them all, though.
Yeah. Because bear in mind, like even Robert Carradine at this point, he had already
they're probably
done.
all in it. It's just like all the they're all everyone's always in their 30s when they're doing these teen things. Like,
well, look at Robert Carradine. He's like got like this full mound of chest.
Yeah.
He's always got like 5 o'clock shadow going on,
he's got
and it goes up
hair.
to his. It goes up to like the underneath of his eyes.
Yeah.
Come on. I love this old TV that the kids playing Atari on.
Yeah. It's amazing the dean's not just fielding phone calls from all these kids' parents about why they're living in a
paid for those fucking
dorm rooms,
you dicks.
Arguably the funniest character in here.
There you go. There's one.
Very sensitive portrayal.
And then he was on a space shuttle to the moon.
That's right. I always opened up the first fast food restaurant in space.
I always love him in. I don't know if you guys have ever seen the movie.
What? Rusty?
Okay.
All right.
Booger.
What is Booga?
I have all of his shirts.
No.
The Gimme Head Till I'm Dead shirt was really hard to track down, but I found it.
You could probably find it on Redbubble somewhere.
Now you can.
Yeah.
It was really hard to get, like,
Nobody's problem over yet. There's a fraternity for us.
Who brings a soldering iron to college?
Nerds.
Yeah.
I love that. Although it is funny how this is a movie about kids going to school. Not once are they ever in class.
Yeah.
No,
you see them in the computer lab.
Yeah, but I mean, are they just? Is that a class, or are they just working on stuff like on their own time?
I'm just trying to, just.
I mean, I went to a college. The only time I was usually in a computer lab was when I was like writing a paper.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a freshman, my ass. He looks like a graduate
The
student.
world's oldest freshman.
Yeah.
Debbie, you tease.
God, that one that's sitting like on the ground all the way to the left looks like a Dollar General version of Helen Hunt.
Helen Hunt on Wish. She's Waffle House.
Oh shit! Oh no!
Yeah, she's had her head slammed to the counter a few times.
take me anywhere.
You know, Robert Carradine just has that $1 million smile.
Third down here, too. That's all right. This is why you can't have nice things.
Excuse me.
See anything? Yeah.
Sorry about the silence there, and my dumbass just spilled my sweet tea.
Technical difficulties.
Oh my god.
It's also weird to see Donald Gibb without facial hair, because in everything else, this is the only role I
love him in Bloodsport.
Oh yeah,
that's honestly when he was at the last horror convention. That first thing I wanted to thought of was when I had him sign my copy of Bloodsport. So,
because I have a feeling that like the character they played in Bloodsport was like a little bit.
That's him.
That's like his personality
yeah.
right there, 100%.
You know he calls people dick face.
Yeah.
You know that.
Aren't you a little old to be playing video games?
I was side note, kid that plays the young Van Damme, the worst actor ever.
Yeah, probably.
Okay,
or maybe I always wonder if that kid.
Well,
just
it's either
has,
him or Jake Lloyd.
Well, it's like I wonder if that kid just.
I still gotta go with the kid from Bloodsport. He makes Jake Lloyd look like De Niro.
Well, it seems like that kid has autism because he just has no reaction whatsoever.
Yeah.
Like he's like somewhere on the
told
spectrum.
you
Yeah.
He's probably the director's son or something. He's like, yeah, we're in a bind. Can you do this for me real quick?
What was it? The joke they make too about how his.
By the way, we're also missing the part that they're intimidated. They're gonna bang the sheep.
Oh yeah. I mean, yes.
Yeah, that's definitely someone who's 17.
Yeah.
So why is he wearing underwear underneath his boxers? I guess
Probably because I couldn't see his dick through it when he gets wet.
Yeah, his 30-year-old dick.
His fucking man bush that he's got down there.
But no, but I was saying that with I love this.
What the fuck is a
This line and the what the fuck are lobster claws?
Well, let's do it.
Some of the ones we used to throw around the house a lot.
I got 2 sevens.
Beats a brush.
Oh, thank you.
So get rid of these.
But no, Extreme Prejudice was the movie I was trying to think of with him.
And yeah.
Where I love it to kind of man him up from this role. He was like the first scene you see him in.
About?
Lamar's character.
Oh yeah.
And, like the first scene you see him in, like he's talking on the phone. Trying to get, and like the guy hits the phone. I was like, "Man, I was trying to get some trim."
Yeah.
So he's like really trying to show, "Hey, I'm a
because I am not that gay guy from
Yeah.
Come on, he's got shoulder hair. he's 17.
It's like giving Robin Williams a run for his
I don't
money.
know.
He's fucking Robin Williams.
I don't think she's that kind of person. You met the bitch for 2 seconds on a stoop, and she totally set you up.
It's like I have a feeling I've seen in the future. I'm totally gonna bang her in the moon room.
That's when he made the conscious decision that I'm going to rape this chick.
Yeah.
Jesus. We're going to hell. We're all going to hell.
Hey, we didn't make the damn movie.
Yeah, I know, right?
In every religion. Okay. Again, one of the most rewound parts of the movie for me as a kid.
The burp. Yeah.
That was the only scene in class.
Yeah, and I mean, like I said, arguably, is this class or is it just them
I don't know,
working
it looks like
on?
a lab, like
Yeah,
like
exactly.
a
They're
lab,
working on projects.
and he's in charge because he's the nerd.
Yeah.
The incumbent freshman teacher's assistant.
Yeah, the teacher's pet.
It's kind of like.
Hang on, let me show you how to make
I'm going to do some Pixar level shit in about 10
Let me show you how to
seconds.
make 2 skeletons bone,
Also,
like in Hackers.
this is. I'm just thinking. I'm getting not another teen movie vibes of. Oh, let's just put this pretty girl in these glasses.
Yes.
You know how much basic that takes to do that kind of shit?
Ugh.
That's not how computers work.
No. And he also, so what did, like, did Gilbert go and found Pixar?
Yeah. Sold it to Disney.
Oh, that's really John Lasseter then. Okay.
Yeah. And I've noticed this now. I've never noticed this before, that all their pocket protectors have their names on them. Like, because I saw Skolnick.
They both say Skolnick Electronics.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So,
All right, but I just noticed his just said Gilbert, the leather one that he has.
there's a new one, because I noticed in the beginning they're both wearing ones that say Skolnick Electronics.
Yeah. Because it'll show him.
I think you just asked her out.
Yeah, see, it says Gilbert.
Okay, that's a different
Yeah,
one, because
yeah.
he's wearing the white one that says, yeah.
Skolnick. Oh, because that's Lewis's dad's business.
Yeah.
Okay. And I love this line. This line that Booger says here is great. I love it.
She's not that kind of a girl, booger.
Look at this. This is great. Come on, booger. And then... that. Oh, I love this.
It also makes me wonder how much of this was ad-lib, too.
Hey, do you know karate? No.
And the guy went, if it was ad-lib, then God bless you for going along with it.
I love this.
You know karate?
Karate? No? Good.
Those are those stereotypes, man.
Like, look, he built Vincent from the black hole.
Better than Maximilian. I think that one guy in the corner there in the far right likes The Cure.
That flock of seagulls?
Yeah. More straight.
This would have been Shokisugi.
Yes.
No.
Just checking.
The man was nothing but nice to him. Could have been your soulmate, Lamar. We don't know that.
This is gross.
Yeah. I mean, what kind of woman would actually come on to a fucking 10-year-old
Just like a
kid?
madam.
That.
I love this is my favorite one.
Yeah.
Who are you? Come on! Fuck off! Come on, you! Fuck off! It's just like such a random, like, what the fuck? Ugh.
Probably like, we got to come up with weird things to do for all these people to go see. Let's do. I'll just talk to the mail.
They're just spitballing ideas.
Yeah.
Of course it is.
Look, she's even wearing the same overalls she wore.
They're just not paint covered overalls.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't forget about the paint covered overalls.
Remember, he did help. He helped carry a giant crate, but he can't carry the accordion.
Like, don't get too close to him, Judy. Eventually, he's gonna get his head crushed by a canopy. Definitely.
It's a weird edit. They used I remember on there was a TV version where you actually see him walking to the house, and they just
a house full of magic.
Man, you get every friggin' song in this movie is like 80s banger.
Oh yeah. And this is a great montage. This has become kind of a statement. Well, and it's also this song too has just been like, because I know Family Guy used it in like a montage. Welcome.
Shit, you want to talk about montages? That's all fucking real geniuses. 35 fucking montages.
But damn it if it doesn't work.
Yeah.
I'm fucking.
I got that on fucking 4K.
Front of the arm, put the other foot down.
If they had YouTube, they would have known how to do that wallpaper.
As a kid, this joke went over my fucking head.
I did nothing.
Yeah, like I did not.
I thought he was smoking a cigarette.
Yeah, same here.
I must have been a total degenerate when I was a kid.
When this was on cable, I was like 10.
Yeah.
I can tell you right now, I've been paint roller stoned before. Okay?
I want to say my parents went and saw this.
I love his reaction.
He does it as like troll sounds.
Yeah.
Nothing. Yeah. And then it's like, and then
how about now?
I want to say my parents went and saw this in the theater, and When it came out on home video, they're like, the kids have to see this.
I'm going to tell you right now, but I will say this, though. As much of a scumbag as he was, I guarantee you Booger had bomb-ass weed.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, remember, he's the one that saves the party. Spoilers.
I have no doubt.
Wonder
there was no way he was smoking, like, Mexican brick weed back then. He found it. He found the good shit.
Stan Gable in his Honda.
That's a Yamaha.
Or Yamaha. Oh, well, there we go.
Yeah, robot's peeing. And then Bumblebee did it.
I love this.
I love this. Kill him with kindness, Booger. Just wave. There you go.
Oh, we're very good.
That's like Arnold, man. Just grab some contacts, man.
I think, honestly, him grabbing everything, like, trying to feel, is really because he can't see with those glasses on.
Just get some contacts, brother.
Yeah.
I hope.
Oh, God, I remember Mr. Salty. I haven't seen that brand in forever.
Yeah, too many kings there.
Get some 3 fresh cards.
And they're doing homework, so they are going to
Well,
class.
there you go. Or it's purgatory, and there's never actually anything like that.
Adams doesn't exist.
Yeah. Like,
Remember those cordless telephones with antenna like that?
oh, well, I think that's supposed to be the remote to the
It is.
robot. Yeah.
Oh.
Mopery.
I'm amazed Booger doesn't know that.
Yeah, I love how, we're powerless, we can't do anything.
Yeah, it's...
Then what the fuck are you here for?
He says this with such conviction. Of course they control the Greek Council.
Hands up to his fucking chest.
You want Ed Grimley?
I must say.
That's a great...
This is the great...
That's a great obscure reference right there.
That's a great one, I must say.
This is a great Greek Council, I must say.
Kneel, gentlemen.
Fucking porn actor.
and that's one of the things. In Pan and Scan, you would miss that fucking joke. Come on, Jefferson.
If you'll excuse me, I have to go ruin Happy Days now.
Although, Married with Children was arguably better when he was on the show.
Pardon my coughing, I'm getting over bronchitis.
Until he was on the majority of that one.
Yeah, he was, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Dicks.
See, wait until he gets his violin auto-tuned.
Even a group photo.
Hey, we got one of those seats. They
say cut
tear
the
it
picture
out.
up.
Of course, the late, great Bernie Casey.
Bernie Casey.
Look how it's clearly a national black fraternity, too.
Colonel Rumbus.
Whereas
Gotta
I always...
have some theme music every good
Yeah, I was gonna say,
That's right.
Jack Slade. Or not Jack... Was it
Yeah,
Jack
Slade.
Slade.
Jack Slade.
Oh, yeah, okay. That was right. Yeah, because it was... Because Jack Spade, and then he was... Fuck, I can't remember his... Because Jack Spade was Keenan Ivory Wayans.
That's right.
And I can't remember what his...
Because
Maybe he was Slade.
His theme song was like, because he was the Jack of
Yeah,
Spades.
yeah, but he was something. He was something. Slade. He was Slade. I know that.
I just remember him beating up ninjas in Spies Like Us.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I've written down your. I've made my critique of your. I've made my analysis of what you've done. Is
What's it say?
Pussy.
Pussy.
Yeah, he just died. I want to say like a year or two ago, something like that. But yeah, classic blaxploitation actor. There was one year they at Music Box Award. I'm kind of disappointed I didn't get to see it. They played Dr. Jekyll and Mr. White or something. It's a blaxploitation movie with Bernie Casey where his version of Mr. Hyde turns
into a white
guy. Yeah,
God damn.
And it's like only in the 70s could that movie be made. Ugh.
Hi, remember me? No.
No.
God.
I'm the guy you set up, you know?
Yeah. Stuck up bitch. Also, I'm still trying to figure out what workout Stan is doing here when you see what he does. It's
Oh, the
like,
little rotating
yeah, it's
weirdo
like,
thing?
that doesn't do any. Yeah, that doesn't do anything.
Maybe it's for his throwing arm, you know?
Yeah,
just, you know.
like,
Which one?
I don't know. They all look alike to me.
Yeah.
Apparently they're trying to put a party in the cake.
They're just like, Stan, just do some shit.
yeah,
you know?
just curl for Christ's sake. That was. I love how that's clearly not what he says. It's like that. Well, screw that.
Screw that, yeah. He does like 2 reps here.
What's that? That computer looks weird.
Over here, and the hors d'oeuvres over there, and the pasta with maki and the cheese stuff. Oh, that sounds expensive. Oh no, this party's important. If we don't impress the Thailanders, we'll never get in.
Devo poster.
Which are like the ultimate. Did they do the theme to the? Because it sounds like very much a
could've
Devo
been.
song.
It
Yeah.
could've
Could have been.
Yeah, that's with the guy. What about you?
Oh, I love this.
There's
Like-
only this device that can tell me things.
Home in the high school.
I love that. Like, yeah, I've been out combing the high schools all day.
You and Jefferson's coming.
Like, there's never any doubt that he is a complete scumbag in this movie.
Air pie.
And shame on them for buying into this bullshit.
Yeah. Hey, you know.
I understand.
When you're horny,
Listen,
you'll-
you don't have to tell
yeah.
me. I'm just saying for what Gilbert and Lewis went through.
Yeah,
I'd be
yeah.
like,
Engine
fuck
America's
that
theme
bitch.
was by a band called the Rubinoos.
Jax.
How are they looking at her like, bitch,
Yeah.
get off my lawn.
Wait a minute.
Get off.
That's suggestive.
That wasn't David Bowie?
No.
That song during that montage when they were fixing up the house?
No, that was a band. I can't remember.
Bone Symphony?
Yeah.
Thanks, but no thanks, honey. No shit.
Now he's married to Melissa Gilbert.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Oh, good for him.
Oh, hair pie.
Yeah, because Booger's the one you want giving you that information.
Yeah, the only one who has the date right
I
now.
love he's waving at him.
Why is there just a whole watermelon, not even cut, on the table?
Must be the music.
You really, yeah, it's the music. It couldn't be the fact that that chick was going to screw you over again.
Look, great party.
Thanks.
Where are all those good-looking sorority girls supposed to have basements?
You know women. They're probably just being fashionably late.
Here, let me put this song on for you.
The reaction. I love how it's like, of course, Lamar's the one that picks up on it. He's like, no.
And he's looking at white dudes.
Call my sorority sisters.
You could? You think they'll come right over?
Why didn't they just go to her first?
Spontaneous people. I'll call them.
Fresh as ice.
Cleaning the
Oh,
bong out.
God.
Yeah.
invite the Omega.
Jesus, Booker, when was the last time you changed that water?
It's just resin at this point. Oh, look. Poindexter.
For $10 he made that shit up.
Oh, yeah. Hi. The Omega moves.
And she becomes significant later in a much later scene.
Looking good look.
For the sex girls, the fine, fine, super special, real sex girls.
I'm gonna make this my ringtone.
I think I actually have this on my iPod.
Lewis is trying to bounce. Only 5 minutes went by.
It's the talent portion of the party.
Hey, you know what? You and
I quit
Jefferson.
football for this.
You and Jefferson. He stuck the whole thing out. He
Yeah.
stayed for the whole party.
And also, words are really easy. So I say I gotta be free. So I say I gotta be me.
Even Einstein's done.
Yeah.
I guess this is before that poster of Einstein giving, like, sticking his
With the
tongue
tongue
out.
out,
Yeah,
yeah.
happened.
I'm saying you gotta be.
So it's like, why didn't they're like, oh, what should we do? It's like, none of you are drinking alcohol? What the hell?
Parties and doing very well, is it? I don't know why we get so uptight.
Maybe we should.
Me either. Maybe we should eat. Maybe we should watch TV.
We should
Yeah,
get fucking
I
blitzed.
got it.
Let's get blitzed.
The fucking size of that thing.
Yeah.
too.
Listen, man, Booker was ahead of his time, dude. He had blunts before they were blunts,
It looked
man.
like a goddamn tampon.
Yep. Hell yeah.
Oh, this big thing of fried chicken.
Pear pie.
Pretty chickies.
Pear pie. Of course, yeah, all this shit did not know what the fuck that was.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah. Which,
Poindexter would have been one of my targets to get stoned in college,
yeah.
man.
I have a Mycom data link which hooks this phone to the computer of the robot.
Good shit.
This is some good shit.
See?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I know Booker had
He got the connection.
Booger had the shit, dude.
Just yourself. Yeah. I think robots are sexy.
So she's the one that fucked Data.
No, she's about to fuck Lewis.
This thing with, like, you could do kung fu with the way he gets his knees up so high.
I love this.
This is my mother. My
Oh.
mother used to think this was the best part of the movie.
Get down, Earl.
And like, the crotch. Oh my god.
Oh, shit.
Oh, you almost gets down with
And then
it.
it's, oh no, got it.
Straighten that tie out.
I'm you and Jefferson, goddammit.
Gentlemen.
Yeah.
You move
Yeah.
sure can,
He's,
buddy.
he's about to commit snoo snoo.
You sure can party.
See, I want to know that fucking guy in the fedora store. Look at him, he's interesting. He's having a good time back there.
Oh, it's good.
Where? You want to go up to my room? Yeah.
Go get him, Lewis. Go have some consensual sex.
Yes. See how
This
that
is how
lady
he learned how to do the things he does. In
See, maybe that's why he was spoiled. He thought that that's just
Oh,
that's
it's
all
that
that's
easy.
happening.
It's just that easy.
They just give it up.
Yeah.
Would you like to dance?
You know, especially when you're famous, they'll just let you do
They
it.
just let you just grab them wherever you want. You know?
Yeah.
Wormser is going to be the ultimate player when he hits puberty.
Gonna grow into those teeth.
Challenging. So, I switched to computers. And,
Look him in the eye, Wormser.
It's just a hobby.
Fourth wall.
Grabs him by the
Still got
butt.
his baby teeth.
Shit.
Fun fact, that's how I dance with my wife.
Constantly
That's how I
massaging
dance
it.
with my wife.
Snoo.
And she I'm like, I says, this right here says that was in the contract. I was like,
I love how heartbroken
Crying.
she is.
And the funny thing is, you couldn't see that on the pan and scan.
I love this.
this is the greatest question ever.
Dexter, do you want to fuck or not?
Like his,
Oh my god! She fucking.
ugh.
I mean, look, it was a hell of a party. Like 4 of them got laid at least.
Mm-hmm. Hugh Hefner.
All right, Hef.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't even notice the lipstick around it. Yeah, high def shows it all.
You know, if we get into Lambda, we could be your partners in the homecoming carnival.
I know, that'd be so great.
Isn't it funny how we're like actually two like decent looking people, but we have glasses on and you know.
This is why you lock your doors.
Here's another great Poindexter moment.
It's like he just got attacked by Razorback.
Now, once again, are there just some decent dudes on the football team that don't want to torture the nerds, or is it just the same 5 guys?
Here's something I always wondered is like, since UN sees all this happening, can he actually do something about it with the with the school?
Yeah. Well, but he's not a chapter at the school though. That's
Yeah,
he's
he really has
unaffiliated.
no power yet.
Yeah. Because the whole point of why he saw them was because he was like, oh.
Yeah, fuck him, we'll do it.
But do you think they're like the practice? Like, dude, we went and put the pigs in. And some guys, dude, why? What's the point? Here, Booger, right here.
Oh, they're being harassed just like I'm sure they probably were back in the day. You know,
fucking houses up.
Resort to violence, they'll just bring us down to their level.
Okay.
What do we do? We gotta beat them at their own game. We've gotta become the best platoon leader.
creepers.
I like it. Booger hears none of this.
Yeah, that was great. Yeah.
Take over the president.
I know we can fix this. Wonder joints.
No.
Gilbert,
There it is.
approved by the trials, we won't even be a fraternity. I say we blow the fuckers up.
He didn't hear any of that.
Yeah.
Their action tonight demands an immediate retaliation.
This is also another form of
Creeper.
assault.
Yeah, this is
I mean,
Creeper Central.
this
This is a straight up crime
Yeah.
what they do.
Yeah, this is, and then to add on, but that putting of the voyeurism,
Yeah, the cameras. That's
that's a felony.
we got breaking and entering. We have I'm sure someone's going to file an assault charge.
Yeah.
And whatever they do with those cameras, that's just.
Yeah.
But you know what?
80s.
Hey, where's Tom Cruise?
He's probably with the alpha betas.
Another great Poindexter moment here.
Step aside, Mama.
That's my father. My dad could not handle that. Yeah. And one of these bros live in a hotel?
Oh, yeah, seriously. It does look like a fucking hotel.
There's no way that house has that many rooms.
I like the packaging of that one, so I bought it. No, the box that those all came in was like video game themed.
Yeah, because I noticed it's like digital.
Yeah. It was like
Or Pixel Destiny, that's what it's called.
yeah,
There's
like
no...
Yeah.
80s life, there's no way this chick doesn't hear this.
Yeah, well, and
or
also,
see it in her
you
mirror.
You see the giant pipe they put down?
Yeah.
So it's like...
yeah, how do you not see this?
In your mirror.
Don't ask me, I'm just a girl. Yeah, the fucking pair... Look how long this damn thing is. Yeah, come on!
Susie.
Yeah.
Betty.
Betty and her meaty nips.
Oh, shit. This chick needs to eat a fucking hamburger.
Yeah. It's like...
Make it a double.
Yeah.
The size of dinner plates, you know?
Hey! What are you doing? Give me those back! Come here!
Look at this adolescent shenanigans.
Just boys? I guess
Here it
it's
is. Oh,
Yeah,
my
okay,
God.
here we go,
Boys will be boys.
Sorry, Mama. I gotta see some of that muff.
House mother!
Step aside, mama.
You know what would be funny is if when they showed Wormser and Lamar up in the room in the attic, some guy sitting there with like looks like all yellow, like in Black Christmas. Yeah, with what do they call it? Jaundice?
Yeah.
Jaundice, yeah. There's no way that house. Look at that house. There's no way it has that many rooms.
And balconies and shit. Yeah, no.
They don't see the rope the
Yeah.
next day, wondering where the fuck that's going.
I love it when you're mad. The thing that gets me the most is like Lamar's like into it.
Well, he could be
He
a
was-
catty bitch, too.
Yeah.
You know?
Got other angles, Mark? Something else?
I mean, they only had 6 cameras,
Yeah, how do you not see that?
Yeah.
clamped down and everything.
Arnold, that's the girl we saw.
Look at this.
I'll hold it right there, Lamar.
Who's screaming like that though?
The guy, I'd like to take the guy in the fedora.
Now we know a little bit more about him.
I'm actually going to say that was him.
Yeah. It's canon now.
No, that's right. I just made it so.
Oh, here she comes. God, take your towel off, please. Oh, yes.
Well, Lamar fucks with him here. Just kidding. This is
Bullshit. I want Bush. Hand down.
Like that, I'd never heard that term before this movie.
Is that Wormser screaming?
Got Bush.
again. I want to believe. It's
Wait.
real.
I love Poindexter here. And then, hello.
Even Wormser looks at him like, "Whoa, dude."
I'm tired of watching them brush their teeth. See, Betty's up. Billy, throw me a beer. Thanks.
Fuck school.
Beer.
Right into the
Yeah,
Cheerios.
fuck
Yeah.
school, man.
That's not as good as you think it would be.
It's not, because I did try
Yeah.
it.
You think, oh, it's all grain, it should mix together. It does not.
But I have been drunk enough where I thought it was a good idea to try.
Are you guys still watching the
See, Lamar's going to class.
Well, we don't see him in class, so we don't know. Maybe he's just gonna walk around the quad with some books. Oh, you horn dog worms here.
Now we got a little sport to settle with the alpha betas.
Liquid heat.
What is that stuff? Liquid heat. Burns.
It's called Icy Hot now.
Yeah.
Go easy on me. I gotta play Captain America in 10 years.
In a movie that no one will see
Yeah.
except Jeremiah Wolf.
That's not fair. I rented that movie too.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did too.
Like salads.
You think they notice that all the jock straps are brown?
Looks like salad.
The key to each season is homecoming.
And I love
And
the
again-
progression. Yeah.
Again, as a football fan, where's the rest of the team?
Yeah, like,
There should be at least 53 guys there.
it's just the starters. Just the starters.
This season started out fine. We won some big ball
2,
games.
4, 6, 8, 10.
But
There's yeah, maybe it is just the starters.
we can't sit back on our laurels.
Fuck the prep team. They don't.
Where's
they
the
don't
rest of the
do this.
team?
Yeah.
We
Like,
take lead. We get a ball game. It's as simple
yeah,
as
just,
that.
yeah, the progression. I love how Ogre is literally the last one to react.
So what? Do you want it?
Did that team play both ways?
We can't let up.
Oh yeah, it's Iron Man football,
I
like
guess,
unnecessary roughness.
Yeah, I guess.
You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. You gotta believe.
Where's Kathy Ireland?
You gotta let them know that you want it. I want it. Good.
This is like how he runs.
Shit.
We forgot to practice.
Just-
Who are you practicing with?
in there. What?
What?
I love this.
That's outrageous.
Like, what are you?
He loves it.
Where's the-
No, I'm not angry. I'm glad to see you, nerd. You got
Yeah, see? Change of heart.
Respect.
Yeah.
a fine addition to Thailand, and I want to welcome you aboard. Congratulations. You tell them that?
Respect.
Mm.
He's like, oh, those crazy white boys.
I focus now. We set timer. I'll say, hi, you win.
How you in?
And of course, like, Poindexter's got this, like, there. Look at his face.
By his ultimate wisdom, chose to accept us into our new fraternity.
Lambda, lambda.
This movie just turned into Mississippi Burning.
You're right. Totally the same thing.
Yeah, totally.
But they were previously a national black fraternity, so, you know.
That's what I was saying earlier, is like the way that UN is acting is kind of like we put up with shit like this because we were black back in the
Yeah.
day. Now
Yeah.
he sees that these guys are putting up with it,
Yeah.
you know, even though they're not.
Yeah.
It's kind of like he felt for him.
Yeah.
Perpetrating such cowardice.
Am I looking too deep into a movie called Revenge of the Nerds?
Well, have you ever seen American Splendor?
No.
It was, so, there's a whole thing of like how
with
there's...
Paul Giamatti?
Yeah, because there's a thing where they go see it, and, you know, because it's based on a real guy, Harvey Picard, and how he just tears the movie apart, and how his friend, I think his name is Toby, like, how he's really into it, he's like, because I am also a nerd, and talks about how, like, oh, it's, they compare it to the civil rights movement, and he's like, no, you have to understand, those kids are going to graduate college, they're going to get great jobs, and they're not going to be nerds anymore.
Then they're going to turn into that dude from Romeo and Michelle's high school reunion.
Yeah,
who, like, invented the soles for all the sneakers used in the world.
What's his name? Who was the character, one of the Simpsons that was in love with Marge?
Oh, Artie
Ziff?
Yeah.
The only way to become president is to win the homecoming carnival.
That's right.
Nice pan there. You know?
Michael Bay couldn't have done it any
So,
better.
homecoming always happens in the fall.
Well, this is technically because it's football. Because
It's football season. Yeah.
Yeah.
If the semester started in like August, it's probably it's probably end of September.
So the way I always thought of it was like we were watching like an entire school year, And then, like, at the very end, it was, like, the end of the school term. But I'm, like, sitting there going, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, no, wait, this is, like, still the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
3, the musical show and skit competition. And now, let the games begin.
Drunk with power.
Just like every other college football coach.
High school. Oh, you just hit him in the face. Like, I never got that before.
He looked like he was trying not to laugh.
I love what Burke says.
Fuck off.
Thank you.
Good luck to you too, Burke.
You too, but
Fuck off.
That's not the Captain America
that
attitude.
is not the Steve Rogers that Dr.
No,
Erskine
that's,
wanted, man.
he is
He is as far removed from Steve Rogers as someone can ever get.
he's very much acting like the son of a reclusive writer. Because he is.
This is trichloromethyl. It covers all effects of alcohol in your system.
And if you look when he did
And
that,
I love the fact that
Michelle Meyrink went.
And I love the fact that the nerds cheat like hell in this movie too.
Oh yeah.
Well, they found workarounds. Yeah.
Life hacks, if you will.
Yeah.
Oh fuck this!
Almost like they thought it
fucking
through.
great.
Yeah, almost like they thought it through completely. Oh no, ROTC, no!
Also, Burke sobers up awful quick in this movie. That's one of the things I noticed.
Yeah, after 20 beers.
Yeah, like,
Yeah, no
what?
sweat.
And then, but then, yeah, a couple scenes later, Burke sober as a bird.
Listen, he went and yacked it up, and he's good. He is an athlete after all. So.
It sounds like him singing.
Probably is.
I love how Ogre tries to stop him. He's like, ugh!
He's still wearing the pocket protector and like the jersey shirt.
Oh yeah, it's a little
They win homecoming. We're gonna take over the Great Council.
We'll be up to our necks in nerd shit.
Our next
thing is that, like, you were talking about, like, how they could make this. They really could make this movie because
They
nerd
totally
culture.
could.
Well, but nerd culture now is like it's the reverse.
It's the shit. It's
yeah,
the
like
shit.
even jocks are fucking nerds now.
Yeah. I'm not of that mindset. That there's you couldn't make that today. I think there's a ton of movies you could come out today.
Yeah,
like this.
I love this.
Yeah.
Spits once again. Spits more mirror, wasting more mirror, Ogre. But like with the premise of like, oh, jocks versus nerds, like that doesn't really work anymore because so many, like I said, so many like
jocks are nerds.
Yeah, exactly.
They're just sports nerds.
Yeah. Well, even like you have all
There's
these.
your buddy again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she cheats. Her elbow leaves the table.
I love how determined Poindexter is, and throws him off, and then, and of course this is great.
Booger, baby.
Fucking.
And walks, yeah!
He's got the finger up.
When he goes back over
He's like,
there.
he goes, I know.
And then like, yeah. And this one is great. This next one. I love Ogre after it's over.
He's
He's crying.
It was so hard, guys. It was so hard.
Because it's like literally she's nearly beats him. Just the look on his face like, what the fuck? And then,
This is the best Jack move in the whole movie.
yeah. I'd like to
Which is
think-
great. They know they're not going to win.
Yeah. I'd like to think that Fedora Man came up with that plan. That is now canon.
No, that's now canon.
Jeremiah's headcanon.
Like that was to them. That was worth the 10 points.
There we go.
When he gets
The guy that's right in front with the green shirt that's going like, yeah. His reaction to Booger's belch is the best.
Ogre, you asshole. Frederick Polowatsky.
I love that he gets up and puts his cigarette out in his
Yeah,
trophy.
just...
Where's the rest of the people competing?
Well, they're the finalists. That was the thing that they've got.
Booger.
Like, and he even looks at it like, he looks at us like, what? So, oh yeah,
It makes me laugh the most about his belch is that it's like he has to cut it off.
Yeah.
and he looks at with
Booger's
the
like Ogre's impressed.
Yeah.
The javelin throw.
Go.
Guy looks like he's 50.
The thing that gets me
Designed
also
it
is
to go with his limp
when
Losing
it comes
throwing
to this,
style.
when it comes to this, why would you be lining the sides of this area?
Yeah.
You never know when one of those things is just going to go
take
off in a
take
different
wild
direction.
Right, yeah.
Like, do not line up next to the area where you're going to be throwing that shit.
Oh, look at the guys off to the side.
Laughing.
The massive homophobes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lamar's
See, look at he's gay. Look what he does.
That's probably the director and the writer, I bet.
Looked like John Holmes.
That is so awesome. That is so funny.
Can't believe it! I love you all! I love you all! What?
There should have been a spinoff with Lamar and Hollywood from Mannequin.
Oh,
You
God.
know?
Were they sharing apartments?
Yes. And wackiness ensues.
You try to join the army? Yes, they were looking for a few good men. And so,
So was I.
So was that.
And the Marines. That's what
That
it
was
was.
what it was.
Because that's their slogan, is a few good men. Yeah.
Albert left me that bitch.
And yeah, I love how she's still cool with dating him, even after, like, in addition to, yes, the scene that's going to come up, but even after what basically he does with how they win the charity competition.
Yeah.
It's like,
Mel, maybe she didn't know about that.
yeah, like, she would eventually, I mean, think about how many people would have naked pictures of her.
It's time for my break.
Kiss this, nerd. Yeah.
And, yes, we're about to witness sexual assault, ladies and gentlemen.
Prepare yourselves.
You're like a goat.
Wow. That was harsh.
Next.
Don't do it, Lewis.
You're better than this.
Lewis?
No, you're
No, look at him.
no,
He is
no.
not.
No, he's
I
not.
see
You're
that
right.
look on that face.
Yeah.
It's like, he's basically, it's now or never.
Oh no, this is happening. Fuck it.
Yeah.
This is-
He's gonna
You
Kobe
cute
Bryant
notice
the
that her
shit out of
boyfriend is now
this.
suddenly shorter.
I'm sorry. It's just like, you're not gonna be like, that's not his dick.
Yeah.
Well, thing is, it's not implying that he is, that he's doing that. It's implying that he's doing something else, which is weird because This is the second movie in a row we watched because we watched Reanimator last time.
Yeah.
So, second movie in a row we watched where
Weird sexual assault.
weird cunnilingus is going on. Which I mean,
Some of like Halloween.
well, once again, I mean, I guess he's being a gentleman by pleasing her first, but still, it's rape.
It's gentlemanly rape.
Yes,
I still
It's
just think
sophisticated.
yes.
the part that is, I think, creepiest is that she's okay with it.
Yeah. Oh, notice too that
Like
she's
when,
wearing
when his face comes up, how was your bam?
Yeah.
something too because they're on waterbeds. Notice that the heels of her cowboy boots are missing.
Do nothing. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
because that otherwise it
You
would
would
pop.
burst all that shit.
Yeah.
And you don't think anyone's gonna walk in here? Huh?
Yeah, really.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stan doesn't wear watches.
Because see, yeah, it's implying that he's going down.
Oh,
on
yeah.
her.
Hey. Okay.
God, what a
You know?
creep.
Good for him.
Eat some pie? They even said it. Eat some pie?
Yeah. Oh, nice transition. Yeah. It's like the Indians from Cannibal the Musical, where they cast all the Japanese people.
2,000.
Yep.
They're selling pies? They've got a line around the corner.
Once again, Burke, sober as a bird.
Something fishy about these pies. Come on, let's go check.
Yeah, there is something fishy about these pies. It would have been so funny if he was wearing a Captain
Thanks,
America outfit.
Get yourself one.
Hey, Ogre, go get a pie. Find out what the hell's going on here.
I think Ogre and Chet from Weird Science would get along swimmingly.
Thanks, Wimp. Get yourself one.
Dickweed. Like all it is just whipped cream.
It's just hey, whatever comes in.
Right. It's just good. What the hell are they selling so many of them?
This is why. This is why. That's my pie. Your meaty nips.
It was.
That's my pie.
It's just fucking whipped cream. Yeah.
It's a cream pie.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Oh my God! What are you? That's the actual reaction.
As she punches
Well,
him and screams.
the first thing that she says is, "Oh my God, you're that nerd."
Yeah. And then you're wonderful. Yeah.
Who hurt you, honey? What did he
Yeah.
do? Okay.
That's the.
Who hurt
I'm
you?
reminded of the. I don't know if you guys have ever seen Party Down, but there's the thing where they're working the porn, the porn awards show, and every one of it's like, well, when my teacher molested me, it's like,
Who hurt you, girl?
yeah.
My favorite episode is the Steve Gutenberg's birthday.
Oh yeah.
episode.
Oh, it feels so great on your balls.
There was a part of me, like in an alternate version, she's like, "Would you meet me after the pep rally?" And like the Alpha Betas are just waiting there. He raped
Yeah,
me.
basically,
And
that's
they just
the way it should have
beat the
gone.
Shit out
That's
of
the
him.
way it should have gone.
And all of a
really.
sudden, the Alphas are the good guys.
And I don't know, and you know what? I would have been okay with them beating the shit out of
The
him.
Alphas are the good guys all of a
Yeah.
sudden, yeah. So a minor blemish on an otherwise
Also,
amazing film.
did not get this joke as a kid either.
Ah.
Yeah.
College humor.
Pink Panther say when he stepped on an ant? What did the Pink Panther say when he stepped on an ant?
Dead ant. Dead ant.
This one went over my head.
The Ward Hoover, yeah.
What's the dirtiest thing ever said on television? Dirtiest thing ever said on television. I don't know. Ward, I think you're a little hotter than usual. Awesome.
And that guy looks like Stephen First from Hamilton. He does. This is illegal now. You can't do this.
And it's 69-0.
Ron DeSantis hates this scene because they're in drag.
Of course, the coach thinks it's the most hilarious thing ever.
Yeah.
As long as they win.
Yeah.
And how original it did a football-themed skit.
But the thing is, like, out of all the sketches that they've shown so far, this is the worst.
Yeah. I mean, I guess costume theatrical value thus far. It's
Nobody
been
looks
the
like they
best.
committed, man. They
But,
haven't committed.
I mean, as soon as you see this, you know,
Yeah.
oh,
Like
we're
the
fuck
fucked.
this. Yo,
Why
fuck
would
that
the
thing.
fireworks already won?
Yeah, it's like, oh, we're fucked. Like, more
Effort.
bones.
Effort.
Yeah. And clearly,
They already win.
yeah. Because it's like clearly Devo inspired. Like
Roland.
Yeah.
That's right, you auto-tune that thing.
That's right.
In the sequel, they do like a big rap.
Yeah, with very solo.
rap.
Yeah.
They're turning into the village people. That's appropriation, sir.
But he's playing a gong.
Yeah. That Indian is playing a gong!
Hands, everybody, and everybody clap your hands. We lambda, and
Omega Moo.
And Fedora guy gets to do the clapping.
Yeah.
stage tonight to do
And so does Turban Guy, apparently.
rockin' rhythm in a high-tech
Well, never. There should be a spin-off of those characters, Turban Guy and Fedora Guy.
Lewis and Gilbert will be joining it. We got Booker Presley on the main guitar, and a rap by Little Omi. Look up, we got Takashi beating on his gong. The boys and the blues are clapping along, and just when you think you see it all, along comes a land of folk tongue. So won't you come on out here on the floor, so we can work our bodies like never before.
I wonder how long they rehearsed this.
Worms looks like he's about to shit his pants.
I was gonna say, he looks really nervous. Same year, I just realized, same year, Lamar appears in Karate Kid. Yeah, because he's one of the Cobra guys. Yeah.
You got around in the 80s.
Yep.
Space Camp, Karate Kid.
Wasn't he also in
I think it was
Iron
Ruskies.
Eagle?
Was Iron Eagle, yeah.
Yeah,
he was
yeah,
Iron
yeah.
Eagle.
Yeah.
Was it Ruskies? No. It wasn't Ruskies. Yeah, he was one of the kids that hung out. Or he was one of the kids of the pilots.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
yeah.
that was hanging out in the airfield all the time.
Yeah.
Another completely plausible film of the 80s, you know?
I watched that movie when I was a kid. I thought it was the greatest fucking thing I've ever seen. And then I watched it as an adult. I'm like, the fuck is
You're
this?
like, so let me get this straight. He was able to steal 2 planes from an Air Force base.
Maximum security Air Force
from
base.
a military installation.
Yeah.
With
Nah.
help from Louis Gossett Jr.
Yeah.
Which, well, I guess if you have Louis Gossett Jr. son,
Oh, yeah.
you know.
Come on, he hangs out with the Punisher.
Oh, God.
It's Gilbert Lowe.
Oh, and look, Betty's all
Like,
Oh,
whatever.
she's
yeah.
flustered.
She's all like, whatever.
like, that guy was totally eating my box an hour ago.
Yeah, she's got Stockholm Syndrome. She's
Jesus.
I've got a date with the trial.
That's right.
Who's your pen?
And that's why you go down on a girl.
Man, that's right, boys.
Yeah.
You know, that's, you
Yeah,
know, hey,
don't be selfish, for Christ's sake.
bring a lunch, stay for the day.
She gets her box eaten once that she's in love.
Hey,
Hey.
proving once again, Stan probably didn't do that shit.
The other girls in the locker room now.
Yes, sir.
Who you were paying me.
Another just like.
Absolute worst person in the world.
I like it.
Absolute
Gee,
worst.
I wonder who he voted for.
Yeah.
Thing is, I'm always reminded of Gale from this scene. Always reminds me of Gale from who also played in Racing Arizona.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
A bunch of goddamn
We feel
Hey,
like
Chad.
Remember this from the
feel like
commercial
directional
on
administration
HBO.
had more and more to offer us.
I remember that from the commercial on HBO. They would always show him doing that.
Which is, it's funny because he played so many assholes. Because he played Gale, and then he plays like a super likable character on Roseanne.
Forever.
Yeah.
And come on, he's Sully.
Yeah.
Come on, he came back from the dead.
Uh-oh.
He does beat the ever-loving shit out of George Clooney and those guys in Oh Brother Where Art Thou.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Come on, dude, you do not diss King Ralph.
Oh.
See, this is some actionable shit.
Yeah, I know. It's like, you do realize that you guys would, like,
all
literally
going to
vandalism and...
You're all going to jail.
Fucking, yeah.
I don't think any of you are playing in that game on Sunday.
No, you're all calling your parents asking for bail money.
I feel for Booger here. He's like, guys, look what they did to my guitar.
Look at my ball.
Oh, but even Poindexter, look, his music stand.
Yeah, but Booger makes a point of showing, hey, look at this.
See? Yeah. And the robot.
Poor R2.
Brave, full
Someone wrote poop on the wall.
Looks just like the state, or looks just like the nation's capital.
The robot was laying there. Will it hurt?
Will I dream?
Yeah, hold me.
Big deal.
Next year, dude. You gotta make it through the rest of the school year.
Nobody cares. Do you understand that? The university doesn't care.
They'll probably switch over the semester, I bet. Like at the
halfway
end of the
through.
semester, yeah.
No, they say next year.
And I'm not
What do you mean, like, would that mean, like, the next
school year?
Yeah. Well.
So
why would they have it? Why would they have it all in that early?
Quarters. They still have to go through 3/4 of the
school year.
Yeah.
with the old
Regime.
crew.
Yeah.
Which I'm sure they're just gonna make their lives just totally easy.
Absolutely.
You know?
Adams.
On the same night.
Oh yeah, well this is because they're celebrating the homecoming game. Yeah, like
That's a pretty small college if those are all the people there.
Well, they're the size of their team.
And this is the these are the alums too. So,
Hey, what's going, nerd? Just leave me alone, right? You guys were way too far this time.
Now we're gonna assault you again.
Let's see if shit floats. How do you think of that?
Jesus. They're just assholes, dude.
it's kind of like the Cobra thing of like, why am I like this? Because you're an asshole. What is my motivation? You're an asshole.
He was All-American, and that's the whole team. Huh? Okay.
I mean, if anybody was All-American, it was it was Burke, because he's Captain America.
He was a one-time All-American.
Oh, well, there you go.
You will do nothing of the sort. Don't touch that boy.
Yeah, mommy.
Says me.
Go ahead, assault the dean.
Don't fuck with him. He's going to be a general in Saving Private Ryan.
Yeah. Here comes the bass line. South Park. I told you, Token, you can play bass. Now, are those alums? Because those are not students.
Yeah. Do not cross my line of death.
Okay, kid. Say what you gotta say.
Because UN's on your side now, man.
I just wanted to say that I'm a nerd. I'm here tonight to stand up for the rights of other nerds.
The obligatory inspirational speech at the end of the film.
You've been laughed at and made to feel inferior.
This is the message.
And tonight,
This is what the whole movie has led up to.
those bastards, they trashed our house.
Yeah.
I mean, we can't prove it.
Although-
but
Totally did.
It's funny because you do kind of look like it looks like Stan does have some
a
regret.
little bit of a conscience, yeah.
Because it look, when you see that look on his face, it's almost like, oh, well, maybe I shouldn't have
I'm a
done it.
nerd.
Why am I like this?
Yeah, he's
Coach made me do it.
Yeah.
he's the Johnny in this story of the. It wasn't me. It
So
was
John
Kreese.
Goodman, yeah, he's like
Kreese,
Kreese.
yeah.
Yeah.
I just found that out tonight.
Look at the love in her eyes of the man who just
We have
totally assaulted her.
Just destroyed her boss.
I know there's alumni here.
Yeah, I can see, like you see, like he kind of looks like Stan's starting to kind of regret.
Either that or he's like, oh man, are we getting in trouble for that house thing? Maybe we did go a little too far. But then again, I was outside, you know?
Stepped on, left out, picked on, put down.
And this was my introduction to this song.
To Queen?
Yeah, well, to this song, this Queen song
the song in
specifically.
general?
Yeah.
Do it again. Do it again.
Honestly, though, it's like, fuck
Hey,
you.
can you do that thing again?
But seriously, though, fuck you, Benny. You were like, literally, you were not part of this
You
fight.
you were one of those people that
You
was
caused
doing it to
this.
them. You caused a lot of this shit.
What the fuck are you doing here? You never felt this way.
Her fine.
Yo,
Gilbert
guess
and
what?
Israel
Yeah.
good.
She just kissed what's not Lewis, is it? It's
Yeah,
Gilbert. She kissed Lewis.
Yeah.
She just tasted herself.
Oh!
Somebody needs a strawberry douche.
Yeah, you were not.
I mean, technically they can't play this song without playing We Will Rock You first.
I know, right?
You know?
I'm make sure turn the volume down so that we don't get demonetized.
Oh,
We own no rights to this music.
Where the hell are we going?
Burke still doesn't give half a shit
no.
about anything that
Of
just
course
happened.
not. No. Oh,
Because he just got his ass handed.
yeah.
No, you don't get to chant that.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
their word.
You
shut
Okay?
your mouth, you whore.
You don't get to chant
You
that word.
filthy whore who'll just let anybody fuck you in a
Punch the
water
box
bed.
in a moonwalk.
Oh.
She's the victim here, guys.
Oh, yes.
She is.
God damn it, it's your right, too. That's the bitch of it.
She's so brave.
Yeah.
It's just,
Damn, you get your box manged one time,
like,
man.
they had to have realized when they're making the movie that was, a sexual assault and that she's just okay with it.
Yeah, but it was the 80s. Women didn't
It was
matter.
college hijinks, Chris.
It was college 80s. Women didn't matter.
They didn't think about these things.
And they wanted to cancel Grease because of the scene in the drive-in with John Travolta and Olivia Newton-John.
Boy, they didn't see this movie then.
Yeah.
That was some wholesome shit compared to...
All he did was try to, kiss her or whatever, try to jump her in the car. It didn't happen. It happened here.
Did she put up a fight? Just, really...
Stop.
Tell me more.
Just stop.
Tell me more.
Just stop.
dude.
Just stop.
Sorry. Chris, you know you can't put low-hanging fruit in front of me. I'm gonna grab it.
Don't softball him in like that, dude.
Oh, that's Jamie. Shit, yeah.
Yeah, Jamie Cromwell.
I think when he started getting older, he changed it to James.
Yeah.
I'm sorry about Jonathan Goodman.
Yeah. Johnny.
Johnny Goodman.
Bernie Casey.
God damn, I love this movie.
No, it's great. It's just unfortunately, it's a
got-
product
it's
of
got
itself.
some problematic-
It
It's
really
got some
is.
problematic stuff in it.
Yeah.
You know, and it really, yeah. You're either gonna like the movie or you're not. You know,
Yeah.
just
Well, I think, and like I said, if you're a child during the '80s,
It was magic.
Yeah, like this was on
the
TV.
nerds won. In your younger head, the nerd got the hot chick, and the jocks lost, and you saw boobs
Yeah,
They got
and
revenge.
Bush.
and Bush.
They definitely got revenge.
Yeah.
And I mean, this was an R. I mean, it
was an R-rated,
yeah, it's R-rated comedy, like, which they're really
Like,
yeah. A lot of times comedies were not. They're few and far between. Like now it's not so much anymore.
They
but
weren't
in
in
the
vogue.
80s.
They were really in vogue in the early mid 2000s.
Yeah.
Like after 40-Year-Old Virgin took off.
Yeah, and
American
like
Pie.
old style,
Yeah.
or old style, old school,
Old school.
yeah. But
There's a lot of old style in old school.
no, yeah, there
Yeah.
is. But yes, it was a rarity to have an R-rated comedy and be successful because they're like, oh well, we're trying to get
blonde
these for like,
nerd. There's your fedora.
oh,
guy
there
right
we are. Adam Frank. Oh, I wish he. Why wouldn't he just be called Fedora Nerd? It's like, the jocks. Oh, the pies. But But no, I guess it's.
But you were right. I mean, Lewis does get total revenge on Cable in this movie.
It's very dark when you think about it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Does he have stunt bush?
Maybe it was a merkin.
Bone Symphony. Okay.
Oh.
Never heard of any of these bands.
No. Well, you heard of Talking Heads.
Talking Heads, yeah. And Michael Jackson, obviously.
I might have heard his name once or twice throughout the course of my life. Yeah.
Didn't he pass away?
And of course,
so.
Queen.
Oh, yeah.
I believe I've heard of Queen too.
Yeah.
So.
With the Royal Philharmonic, wow, that they actually they did the very, you know,
they gave
version.
everybody credit. In this movie.
Like, oh man, but
it's good to know that all the events and the characters are purely fictitious in this movie.
Oh right, well, so there wasn't an actual rape that was based off of. Oh, but yeah, no,
I think we set the record for most rape jokes on your podcast today.
I am so ashamed. This is never going to get published.
You're ashamed. How do you think she feels?
And the key. Yeah.
Damn it. And they're married in this.
Yeah, I know. Like I said, the sequels. How the fuck do you tell that when your kids ask, "Oh, how'd your mom and dad meet?"
Funny story.
Yeah.
So your mom was dating this asshole.
Oh, you mean because at this point,
Uncle Stan?
Yeah, Uncle Stan? Oh yeah, he's our friend now.
God damn it.
Oh.
But anyway,
yeah. And it spawned 3 sequels. One
good one.
Yeah, one of them theatrical. The other one, I think,
good one.
Yeah,
they're like made-for-TV movies.
Yeah. I like 2. I'll defend Revenge of the Nerds too.
I saw that in the drive-in.
Hotel
I
Oral
loved
Sex.
It was a weird combo too.
The Hotel Coral Essex.
Yeah,
Oral Sex. Yeah, the Hotel Coral Essex.
He's 30 times!
She pulls the knife and they all scream. I'm just going to make your lunch.
I'm just going to go kill your lunch.
Yeah.
It was a weird combo. I saw Revenge of the Nerds 2 and Predator.
Oh,
a double bill of the drive-in.
Yeah, man, that's a great.
And one of the and a character who unfortunately never showed up again in the Revenge of the Nerds franchise introduced in part 2, Snotty. Yeah, which was played by James Hong. Yeah. And I love that.
My son.
This place is a pigsty. Fuck you. Thank you. Who do you think you are? Who died? Fuck you. Who died made you God.
Master.
He does like.
He's shattering glass with the bird.
Oh man.
Master.
Oh god. Courtney Thorne-Smith was the love interest in that one.
Yeah.
And like in her heyday,
she went on to be on Ally McBeal.
Yeah.
And James Belushi's wife on According to Jim.
Oh
yeah. Went from the best shows on television to one of the worst.
Oh god. I never actually watched that one.
But yeah, Revenge of the Nerds.
Revenge of the Nerds.
It's a classic, but
yeah.
But
it's a tainted classic. It's a tainted classic.
Yeah, it's a tainted classic.
I mean, but once again, if you look at it as it's just a product of its time,
just watch the goddamn movie.
Yeah, enjoy. I mean, come on.
It falls under the category of just watch the goddamn movie.
Yeah.
You
take a step back.
Yeah. Unzip from just unplug.
Yeah.
Turn your brain off and
enjoy it. There's some good jokes. I mean, there are plenty of good jokes that aren't, that have nothing to do with
that. Won't land you in jail.
Yeah.
For those of you listening, thank you. And also, I want to thank you for coming again, man.
I'll keep doing this. I love this.
Yeah.
I think this is one of the liveliest ones we've had in a long time.
Yeah. Well, it's because this is the first one in a long time we've actually had a person here.
Yeah.
Shit, I think you were the last person.
No, Liz.
Oh, Liz. Okay, right, yeah.
I told you last time. I says my love for doing this is only outweighed by my hatred of driving into this city.
So it balances out.
It's an even balance, though, yeah.
For those of you listening, thank you very much for joining us again. And remember, if you like what it is that we do here, please remember to like, subscribe, and most importantly, Chris, what should they do?
Share!
That's right. Share.
That's my best ogre impression. I can't help it.
Nerd! Share this one, nerd.
Yeah.
I drink to that!
That's not problematic.